Hi all, thanks for still following these videos. I know it's been a while since the last one and I thought I'd give you a quick update. Well, as you can see at the bottom, I've finally got the panels to make doors, slidey doors for the sump section, which is nice and my missus is pleased about that. The tank itself is generally running okay. I think the last video was all about the fan worms and the copper band butterfly and how the copper band was being bullied by the powder blue tang. Well, the two of them have been absolutely fine since the mirror trick. They get on absolutely well, no issues at all. And during the past couple months, the copper band butterfly has got rid of every single fan. And in fact, from time to time, I've had to add some fans from the refugium, but she's doing fine. There she is. As you see, powder blue, no issues. She's still busy pecking away at rocks, finding stuff. Haven't seen her take anything else. She's still self-feeding, not eating anything I put in. But she seems fit and healthy. And really settled in. And of course the beauty is the fan problem is solved, all gone. Although I've got another issue which I'll tell you about. Okay, a couple of my fish had looked a bit odd. One of my Vanderbilts looked a bit blotchy and started hiding under that ceratopora there, and I did wonder if she was sort of getting broody in some way. Seemed okay, just behaving a little odd. Next thing I know, 2 clowns gone, royal grammar gone, lyre-tail anthias gone, everything else fine, but with white spots. Now the copper band butterfly was the last fish in there, and that was quite a while ago. No new corals, and she spent a month in quarantine, so I think it must have already been in there, probably brought in by my buddy Ian, powder blue, which are renowned for it, and I guess it's always been at a level that they've been able to cope with, and there's a bit of a flare-up. So over a period of about 36 to 48 hours I lost the 2 clowns, lyre-tail anthias, royal grammar, oh, and a pair of Vanderbilt chromies, so 6 fish. All the rest seem okay. They did have some spots, mostly gone away. I'm trying treatment with Polyp Lab Medic. Now I know it splits the reefing world. 50% reckon it's brilliant, 50% reckons it's a waste of money. I thought I might as well give it a go. These fish have survived, it won't hurt. If I can break the white spot cycle and get rid of it, fantastic. I could quarantine or hospitalise a couple of fish, but when you're talking about tangs and fox faces and whatnot, I need a big tank, and then catching all these fish in here will be virtually impossible. I can't break the rock down, it's cemented together. But as they're all going okay right now, I'm going to give that medic a go. It's been in there for 2-3 days now, and things are looking okay. I understand that the spots will disappear, but that's not the real test. The real test is following the life cycle if they get infected again. But I thought it's got to be worth a try. Quite pricey, about £33 for a little bottle. I'll show you that. And here it is, small bottle and a scoop. Very small bottle, £33. It's sort of granules. It's not too bad to scoop up. And I'm feeding as early as I can in the morning before the lights come on, and just after the lights go off. So I'm not feeding, treating. And I've got to do that for a minimum of 10 days or up to 20 days. I'm just going to keep going as long as I've got the stuff up to 20 days. And it's going to be a case of fingers crossed. This stuff's supposed to be reef safe. It's safe with the fish, safe with the corals, safe with the inverts, safe with bacteria. So other than the £33, I'm not losing anything by trying. My blue tuxedo's doing fine. He's quite a character. Not the best position to film in, but as you can see, he's always picking stuff up and shoving it on himself. Sun coral's doing great. Well, this pair is. I've got a pair elsewhere which is not so good. The Duncan, just by Foxface, is hanging on really. He withdrew, stayed like that for ages, came out a bit, gone back again. Don't know. I think he likes the water a bit dirtier. Although the Australian candy cane, which I was very disappointed with, is coming into its own a bit now. It's getting more puffy and growing. I've forgotten what this one is, but unfortunately he's stripping back a bit, which is a shame. And this one's growing these sort of skirts out, rather than just encrusting on the rock. Seems to be okay. And of course this Ceratopora is just growing wild, and everywhere it touches the rock it starts encrusting. I'm going to have to cut him back a bit soon. Green plating Monty, that was a tiny little freebie from the LFS, settled in, starting to grow nicely. The barley green Slimer was flying at first and stopped for quite a while, and now looks as though it's putting on a bit of a growth spurt, which is nice. Like him. And I do like this Favia. The colours are absolutely beautiful. Started off with sort of 3.5 heads really, and that's growing down the size of the cube frag, growing new heads, new mouths. Really nice coral. I'm also pleased with this toadstool, which is now almost divided into 2 heads. Every night all those polyps go back in, every day they come back out. Really pleased with it. And just below, got this Goniopora. The colours don't show very well on this, but I'm happy. I've managed to keep it happy. I feed it reef roids every few days. And here we've got a raspberry soda chalice. Not very good in the light right now. That was really slow to get going, but it's starting now. Lovely colour. The colours on this are just absolutely gorgeous. I think it's something like a bonsai tricolour. I've forgotten the exact name. I'll dig it out and I'll put it on a caption. But absolutely phenomenal. And at night, those light green polyps are like glowing little dots. Absolutely gorgeous. Probably my favourite coral. My Ceratopora hystrix just growing like nobody's business. Can't stop it. Very, very easy coral. I took a cutting and that's growing like crazy as well. Actually, that's just down there. So if anyone wants a freebie and they're passing, they can have one. My electric green hammer is just amazing. It started off with I think 4 or maybe 5 heads. There's I think 12 on this one, and a cutting I took has got about 7 or 8, and I gave another cutting to a friend. Really pleasing coral. Don't do anything to feed it, just let him grow. I have no idea what these zoas are, but under the blues at night they're stunning. And I've got a freebie little mushroom there. It's taken his time, but he's just appeared. Bonus. One of my more unusual corals is this Leptoceras, just in front of the Ceratopora, another offcut of mine. When I first put it in, it bleached, stripped back, and I thought I was going to lose it. There's only a few little blotches of flesh on there, but I've left it, and it's starting to grow back nicely. A scrolling Leptoceras. It's never going to be a quick grower, but I think it'll be rather stunning in the months and years to come. extreme close-up. This is my frilly Tonga mushroom. When I got it, it was about 1.5 to 2 inches across. Now it's a nice 4 inches. Absolutely amazing thing. It's pretty much feeding itself, although I give it an occasional piece of food when I remember, and when there isn't another fish nicking it from it. I had an LED lamp which was okay but not brilliant, and then all of a sudden pop it went. So I got this one which is a grow lamp. Switch him on, and the algae has just taken off like crazy. It gives a sort of pinkish red light. I'm a bit colourblind, so hard for me to tell, but this is all growing like crazy and I'm pulling the stuff out, and I don't know if you can see there, got some nice fans on there to feed the copper band whenever. So basically everything's going okay, aside from the disaster with losing 6 fish because of white spot. Never mind, not much I can do now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll try and update more regularly.